All right, what is up, everyone? So here are 5 fat loss lies that you need to stop believing if you actually want to get jacked this summer, look your best, and also feel your most confident. So number 1 is that it takes a lot of time. Getting lean does not take a lot of time. There's really 2 areas that you need to focus on. Number 1 is training. All you need at the very minimum is 45 minutes, 3 days a week. That is the very minimum that you're going to need. With that, you can do something like a push-pull legs or 3 upper body days, or you could do chest, back, shoulders, arms, and legs. That's 3 sessions per week, 45 minutes. If you're pushing super hard, training to failure, and what that actually means is pushing, imagine you're doing push-ups and you literally cannot do another one. That's training to failure. You're pushing as hard as you can and also doing, just training super hard, efficiently, not doing a ton of rest every single time, like not resting for like 5 minutes in between sets because you're scrolling on your phone. If you're efficient with it in the gym, supersets, training hard, training efficiently, you do not need to actually be in the gym for more than an hour. And then doing this 3 days a week, it's going to be super solid, and especially if you get into your routine. So how do you implement this into your routine? Say after work, you just go straight to the gym 3 days a week. That is all it takes. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, start going to the gym. It does not matter what gym it is. It doesn't matter what the equipment is. All you need to just be in the gym. I don't care if it's like Planet Fitness, literally a fitness world, like the cheapest gym, most expensive gym. It doesn't matter. As long as you have a barbell, some dumbbells, and a couple benches, a couple machines, you are going to be good because there's so many things to do. So no, it does not take a lot of time to get lean. All you need is 45 minutes, 3 days a week. Stop believing you need to be in the gym for 5-6 hours a week. You definitely do not. The second thing it comes to is nutrition. You think that meal prepping takes a lot of time. You can literally buy instant rice and a rotisserie chicken, peel off the chicken skin because that's where all the high fat, calorie, and oil is. Take it off. I know it's the best tasting part. I get it, but take it off because it's not going to be serving you. Instant rice, chicken. There we go. Add some sauce. It takes 5 seconds to add some sauce on top, and there we go. Frozen fruit. It takes 5 minutes to cook some eggs in the morning. It takes 5 minutes to whip together Greek yogurt, protein powder, blueberries. That's all your meal is done in literally 5 minutes. It does not take a lot of time to get lean. When it comes to grocery shopping, just avoid the middle edges and just avoid the middle aisles of the store. Go around, get your Whole Foods, be in and out. Don't spend a lot of time. I wonder if I should get this type of cereal or this type of cereal. Go to the grocery store with a list of the healthy foods you need to get, and you will be good. The second biggest lie is that carbs make you fat. Carbs do not make you fat. I'm going to explain this to you in a very simple way. Every single day, what is up? If you eat, no matter what you eat, right? If you need 2,000 calories a day to lose weight, and you eat 2,000 calories worth of literally garbage, crap food, all carbs, you're still going to lose weight because you're eating less and your body is burning. So of course, you are simply going to lose weight. Like, that's the law of thermodynamics, right? So eating carbs doesn't matter. That's just not how your body works. Our body does not know, right? Obviously, eating more protein is going to be good so you keep muscle on and stay more full. But when it actually comes to carbs making you fat, that is straight up not true. So eat a good amount of carbs. Don't eat like 400 grams of carbs a day, trying to lose fat. But every once in a while, it's okay to have a donut. It's okay to fit in your favorite foods with carbs. I just had protein pancakes and I'm still dropping weight. So all is well. Whoever says that carbs is making you fat, in a way, too many carbs equals too many calories, which makes you fat. So overall calories make you fat, not too many carbs. The third lie is that you need to do, detox diets, or you need to lose weight really fast. There is no one in the world saying that you need to lose weight super fast besides yourself. If you tell yourself, okay, I need to lose so much weight by this day, and then you end up just like cutting all your calories really low and starving yourself all day, but then you binge at night because you've literally been starving yourself, the lie is that you need to lose weight super fast. That's just not how it is. You can, but you can also lose weight in a way that's sustainable and drop a pound of fat a week. That is the truth. That real fat loss takes a lot of time. It takes months. because you need to be consistent. It's not just, okay, I lose the fat and it's over. It's like you need to spend time as well developing a healthy relationship with food, because not having a healthy relationship with food in the first place is why you gain the weight. It's going to take some time to undo the bad habits of years that you've been spending eating unhealthy. It's going to take time, and that's fine, because if you want lasting, sustainable change and you don't want to regain the weight, it's going to take some time, and that's okay. That helped me a lot. Now it feels like progress is stuck. Yeah. Let me know any questions you have during the live span, and I will answer them for you. I got you. But that's that. You don't need to lose weight at any certain rate, okay? Lose weight at a time that, again, makes sense for you. Another lie is that you need to be eating only whole foods to lose weight. You need to be eating only clean eating to lose weight. Again, similar to the carb story. You can eat whatever you want as long as it fits your macros. All right? That's how it goes. As long as it fits your macros. Yes, again, there are more nutritious food and there's less nutritious food. There's no good or bad food, right? A cookie isn't bad. A vegetable isn't good. A vegetable has more nutrients and a cookie has less nutrients, but it's okay to enjoy them both in moderation, right? As long as 80% of your total food that you're eating is clean, healthy food, it's going to be the best ratio. And the reason why that is because the more healthy food you eat, the better you're going to feel, the less hungry you're going to be, the more protein you're going to get, and just the overall better satiated your body is going to be. But every once in a while, it's okay to have the cookie, the birthday cake, the fried chicken. It's all right to have that as long as it's not the majority of the calories that you're eating. If you eat if your whole diet is McDonald's, sure, you can lose weight as long as you're eating in a calorie deficit, as long as you're eating less than you're burning. But you're going to feel probably pretty crappy because you're not putting in a lot of nutrients into your body. You're going to be deficient on a ton of vitamins and minerals that make you feel good, that make your body run. Without those, you're going to feel crappy. Yes, you're going to lose weight, but you're going to feel crappy while doing it, meaning you're not going to be sustainable with it, meaning you're going to binge and just not make any progress. All right, so that's another lie. And another lie is that, what is another lie? Later just let me look up my presentation. Another lie is eating after a certain time. For example, eating after 8 p.m. causes weight gain. That is not at all true. Again, it's going to come down to overall calories in, calories out, which causes weight gain or weight loss. I do not care if you eat all of your calories for the day at 8 p.m. right before you go to sleep. As long as you're in a calorie deficit, you are going to lose weight. Guaranteed. Yes, I do not recommend eating all your calories at 8 p.m. because it means you're starving all day and then you're going to go to sleep super bloated and you're going to have crap digestion and crap sleep. But that being said, right, you don't need to stop eating after a certain time because you think you're going to gain weight, right? I would suggest stop eating 2 hours before bed so that you're not digesting as much while you sleep and you get a deeper sleep and better sleep quality. But you don't have to cut out carbs at 8 p.m. or carbs after dark. All of that is BS and is not true. All right, so don't believe that. You can eat any time of the day. Your body doesn't know your body doesn't have a clock that says after 24 hours or after this amount of time, you're going to gain weight. That's not how it works. Again, it comes down to overall thermodynamics. So those are my 5 fat loss lies that you may have been believing that you don't need to believe anymore. So if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments right now. Otherwise, I will be ending the live and I will be getting to work presenting, or I'm going to be cooking up a long form YouTube video for y'all. So that's that. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to drop a comment or drop a question in the comments. Otherwise, I'll end the live. But I appreciate everybody who has tuned in, and I'll be posting the replay on YouTube as well. So how do you stay consistent with deficit? What the biggest thing I found that actually has helped me is finding a deficit that you really, really actually like to stick to, right? So even if that means losing the fat slowly, that's okay, right? A deficit that you can stay consistent means one where you're not super, super hungry. Some tips I have for that is Okay, think about it. What would be a diet that you could stay consistent to? It would be maybe eating your favorite foods every single day. So I'd say learn how to make your favorite foods lower calorie version, right? So I just made protein pancakes. I got like the Kodiak pancake mix, the super popular one. I had 4 servings of that, and it was like 440 calories with a bit of fruit, literally like a tiny bit of fruit and a bit of butter. The whole meal was like under 500 calories. I'm able to eat pancakes every single day and lose weight because I know how to fit into my calories. So that's how I'm tracking my calories, spending. Are you tracking your calories right now? Let me know. But that's that. Like find a diet, find the foods that you want to eat every single day and fit them into your diet. So it's not like, oh my God, as soon as I get like these pancakes, well, I just fell. As soon as you get like the pancakes, like you go crazy on them. It's like you're allowed to eat whatever food. Like I wouldn't cut out any specific food, right? You're allowed to eat whatever food you want. Just learn how to fit all the foods into your deficit. If you feel like you're hungry, then spam fruits and vegetables in every single meal. For example, instead of just having eggs and some butter and some cheese and some ketchup, add in some vegetables or add in an apple beside that. When it comes to like lunch, how I have to do, one question is I have to weigh by food scale. Yeah, you do not have to buy food weight for scale exactly. Like you should be able to see, okay, this apple is, I don't know how much this apple is. I'm going to weigh it on the scale. Oh, it's like 300 grams. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you should have a food scale and you should track everything you eat on MyFitnessPal. That's going to be the biggest, most guaranteed way for you to actually lose weight because you actually know what you are putting in your body. If you don't know how many calories you're eating every single day, it's going to be super, super, super tough to actually drop weight. All right, so that's that. That is the answer to that question. Track your calories, buy a food scale. And if you feel like you're hungry, again, like more fruits and vegetables. If you have like maybe some cereal for breakfast, have cereal with a bunch of fruit on the side. When you feel like you need to snack, have some fruit, have some chopped up vegetables, right? When you feel like for dinner, instead of having, chicken rice and a ton of vegetables, right? That's why I added fruit into my protein pancakes so that it's more voluminous. So it's more food for lower calories. Controlling cravings. Yeah, the biggest thing I actually would have for you is improving your relationship with food. So what does that really look like? Improving your relationship with food. That looks like meditating 10 minutes every single day and taking some time to realize that, you know what, I have cravings for these foods, but I want to be better. I want to look better. And just remembering that, if you feel like, I would say meditate 10 minutes every single day at the start of your day, like put it into your morning routine. And then what that's going to teach you is how to be more mindful when you're eating. And what this is just going to allow you to do is realize, okay, I have these cravings, but I don't really truly want to give into them because I'm going to not achieve my goals. I would say a rule that you could actually implement is when you have cravings, say, okay, I'm going to wait I'll give into the cravings, but only after 20 minutes. And then if you still have cravings after 20 minutes, then, maybe it's time to give into a bit of them, right? But if you wait 20 minutes and the cravings go away, then it was just a little like inconvenient thing. You need to realize that your thoughts do not need to control you. If you have a thought that says, okay, I want to go eat all this food, well, you don't need to listen to it because that mindset is not going to get you shredded. It's not going to get you liking how you look, right? Another way to control cravings is actually just including it into your diet, right? I love protein pancakes, so I decided to actually include it in my diet, right? I just made protein pancakes, so now I don't have to give into my cravings because it's included in my nutrition. So that's that. So that is what I have for you guys. Thank you everyone for joining, and I will see y'all in the next one. If you guys have any other questions, you can message me at Aiden1 Coaching or comment on next under any of my videos, and I'll get back to you. And thank you. Peace.